a company that invests on health, welfare, and better quality of life, combining contemporary styles and tradition under the same name, Novartis. Novartis of Brazil was founded in 1997 when two companies merged, each having more than 60 years in the Brazilian market. Currently instilled in more than 90 countries, Novartis acts as a leader in different areas, among them health and nutrition. Novartis is a leader of the baby care industry in Brazil, working through its consumer health division. The Brazilian Consumer Health Production Unit in Campo Grande, western side of Rio de Janeiro, an area of 87,000 square meters, in which 18,500 are developed, operates with 350 employees, also referred to as collaborators, working full-time at the factory. Here are manufactured monthly 3.5 million units of pacifiers, feeding bottles, brushes, mugs, and other child products. The Novartis' brands are Lilo by Gerber, the absolute leader in the Brazilian market of this segment, and of which has the signature of Winnie the Pooh and Baby Disney products. Then there's Fiona, which offers the same high standard of quality as Lilo's brand, but with more affordable prices, and Argus and Gerber, which aim towards the foreign market. All the products are presently exported to the whole Latin America.
A empresa estabelece com os principais fornecedores de matéria-prima e material de embalagem um programa de auditoria e verificação da qualidade dessa matéria-prima no nosso processo produtivo. De tal maneira que o fornecedor também ele consegue visitar a empresa e saber quais são as reais necessidades da Novartis Consumer Health para poder atender todas as nossas exigências de qualidade.
The care of Novartis regarding the quality of its products can be observed throughout the manufacturing process. When the raw material arrives at Novartis, the Quality Guarantee Crew, or QG Crew, analyzes it. The plastic raw material that was already approved by the QG Crew goes into those machines. The blower blows an air jet inside the soft plastic, and with the help of the mold, it becomes the shape of a feeding bottle in a few seconds. The silk screen is the next step. Here, the feeding bottles are stamped with 5 to 8 different colors, while that, the injectors manufacture tops, caps, and discs pertaining to the bottles. The last step of this process, feeding bottles and components get together. It is the assembly line, where the products are also packed. The pacifier production receives the same treatment. The shields go to the pad print, where they receive prints and drawings. Meanwhile, the pacifiers' bulbs and nipples are produced. At the packing area, extra nipples, pacifiers, and accessories are placed in the package. An inkjet prints the barcodes, validation dates, and all important information for tracking of the product. After that, each package is separated. The machine does everything automatically. Sanitation and security. In all of the production areas of Novartis Consumer Health of Brazil, you can observe the special attention taken with health, sanitation, and security. The collaborators receive training so that the international procedures and high standards of manufacturing are meticulously followed.
O nosso trabalho, a nossa fábrica é intensiva em mão de obra e muitas atividades repetitivas manuais. Então nós temos um programa em que as pessoas de tempo em tempo mudam o posto de trabalho para evitar a repetição e causar problemas físicos nas pessoas.
Como nós fabricamos produtos infantis, nós temos dado preferência à mão de obra feminina, porque nós achamos que nossas colaboradoras vão dedicar ao nosso produto o mesmo carinho que dedicariam se estivesse produzindo para seus bebês.
Besides the ergonomic furniture, they receive the EIP, Equipment for Individual Protection. Uniforms, caps, and ear protectors are mandatory. No one can wear rings or watches for security and sanitary reasons. The special attention with the work environment is a constant concern. The Novartis factory is spacious and well organized. Nothing is placed directly on the floor. All the materials are placed in pallets. Pest control is rigorous. The factory is protected by wire netting to avoid insects, birds, and rodents' contamination. The trash is collected daily. The floor is cleaned constantly, and the street traffic inside the factory is well controlled. The employees that work with the manufacturing of the nipples and pacifiers use a disinfectant jelly on their hands to prevent contamination of the bull. At the breast shield area, the room is isolated and all rules dictated by the health department are followed. Quality control. The products are tested during and after the production process, according to the Brazilian security rules for pacifiers, feeding bottles, and toys. Technicians make impact-resistant tests to feeding bottles at random. They boil the product 6 times during 5 minutes, and after it gets cold, fill it with water and let it fall from 1 meter and 38 centimeters high. The resistance of the feeding bottle's nipples is tested at the dynamometer through traction and bite tests. The computer reads the results following all dynamometer tests.
Se houver algum problema em um dos lotes testados, alguma ruptura, algum dano à chupeta, é acusado no equipamento e esse lote é todo descartado. Levados em disquetes e depois, para eventuais consultas, nós buscamos esses disquetes e dessa forma conseguimos localizar qualquer lote testado.
The volumetric scales and the colors are checked. For the traction test, a 69 Newton force, about 7 kilos, is applied over the nipple previously boiled. This force is maintained for 10 seconds. The same test is used with the pacifier in the vertical position. This procedure is repeated for 9 times. Afterwards, they have to pass a test of structural integrity. 130 Newton pressure, almost 13 kilos, simulates a child stepping on a pacifier. The product must support the weight. At the biting resistance test, a device simulates a baby's jaw, but with a strength of 200 Newton, or 20 kilos. Another test is the impact test, where 200 grams is released from 30 centimeters high over the pacifier. There is a sharp edge test where a special tape simulates the baby's skin. It can't be scratched by any sharp edges. Not to mention the microwave test. The chemical and toxicological tests of the feeding bottles, pacifiers, and accessories are done periodically by laboratories authorized by Inmetro, the Departments of Government Inspection. The quality control is not only the job of the technicians of the QG. The collaborators from the production and assembling sectors also receive training to monitor the quality of the products that came out of the machines. They are qualified, for instance, to verify if a component was produced with a color that does not match the standards. Samples of the colors and of the main imperfections are available on a board to solve any doubts. Besides that, there are QG technicians verifying the quality of the product full-time while the factory is working. Quality is also present at the Research and Development Department. At the RD department, the products and the packaging are created and developed from different kinds of products, with more practical, modern, and sanitary designs. the technicians of the sector contribute to the better quality of the Novartis' products. Customer Service Department.
Novartis Atendimento ao Consumidor, Elisa, boa tarde.
Aside from being a communication channel between the company and its final consumer, the CSD is also an instrument to improve the quality of Novartis' products. Aside from all these cares, the Novartis Consumer Health of Brazil also worries about the environment. The company practices waste management and recycles all the leftover raw materials. All this in keeping with the company's philosophy, generating products to help people's health and quality of life while respecting the environment. Novartis Consumer Health of Brazil is working together with us for a better life.